going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm, Marcus Cash. It's time for the May 13th, pardon me, edition of AEW Dynamite review, AEWrecap.
All Elite Recap.
I'm not calling it that. Just a lot of words. You liked this episode.
We did.
I have problems with this episode from start to finish.
I had problems also, but I still enjoyed it.
I have problems with it literally from start to finish. Outside of MJF, I don't think there was anything they landed perfectly.
Would you say that this episode drove you crazy?
I didn't know what was coming. I just knew it was awful. Let's start with Cody in his car revving up the engine. There's this big build up.
Wait, you mean Cody who's so upset that his wife was assaulted and dropped a snake on last week?
Yes, and humped by a 60-year-old man.
And his snake.
Fucking revving up his car. It should like a big deal. The snake doesn't understand what's going on at first. What the fuck going on? Cody's in his car. Where is he? Is he fucking far away? No, he's right there.
He's 6 feet away.
He's 6 feet away, and he drives it.
Yeah, a couple feet more.
To hit a
bicycle rack, as he so put it himself.
That he could hop over. And it'd be a lot faster and a lot more efficient. But I'm assuming we had to get the Ford plug-in, because they paid some money. There's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
You can have Cody drive from farther away. Mm-hmm. In fact, that's a simple explanation.
Or not realize how tight that entrance is and drives into a fucking crashes and gets stuck.
Do something. Tries to murder fucking the snake of his car.
Yeah.
Tries to rape his wife. Wait, you know what I mean?
Run him over. You guys just did a fucking running over spot last week.
Oh, it was so fucking goofy. I swear to God, it put me in a bad mood. That's probably why I didn't like the show as much as I should have. It put me in a bad mood. But I did like the fight between Cody and Archer. How Cody managed to hang along with Archer, considering Cody struggled with fucking Joey Janela last week. I don't know. But somehow Cody and Archer go back and forth, exchanging almost finishes.
Well, I mean, Archer struggles with everybody. The murder talk struggles with everyone, so.
The snake calls him off. I'm okay with that. Cody, who's still furious about his wife being humped, and after the snake dropped on her, for some reason just lets Archer walk away. Mm-hmm. Ready to mow down the car a second ago, but now we're going to let him go up the engine ramp because the snake doesn't want to fight.
Doesn't hop back in his truck and chase him down or anything.
Or keep fighting. Just stand there and looking angry.
May 23rd. 9 days from now, I'll get you.
What the fuck happened after that?
I think the 4-way was next.
It might have been. Might have been something before that, but it's not important. 4-way was next, featuring 3 of my favorites. Statlander, the GOAT, Britt Baker.
4 of my favorites.
And Sheeta. And Superbad.
Penelope Ford.
Yeah.
Hottest names in professional wrestling.
What?
One of the hottest names in professional wrestling.
Yeah, Penelope Ford is fantastically corn. I like it. I'm not playing. The match was
weird.
Rough. Oh, okay.
Weird.
That works too. Weird. Definitely some missed spots.
As much as I love the Superbad girl, she looked atrocious in the ring.
Yeah.
She missed a handful of spots, and I think handfuls literally. Wow.
If Statlander isn't, I don't know where she's from. Don't say the fucking Andromeda Galaxy. I don't know where she's from, but I'm assuming it's somewhere down south because she has like country strength, where she just fucking. Because if she didn't, there'd have been a lot of drop motherfuckers in that ring.
Yeah.
Sure. People would have dropped a couple times.
Her strength's out of this world. It just is.
All right, but yeah, all right. Boop. Actually, I do want to give him some credit, and I'm giving the GOAT all the credit for this. I love the fact that she was right after Sheeta. With a fury. Yeah, it makes sense in the logic of the show.
Forget this match. I'm trying to hurt her. I love the boob spot right after that. But they try to like team up.
Where she's like, that one was good. The fact with fucking Statlander had GOAT in her arms, and she's like, no, put together. And then she still got dropped. I thought that was fantastic. The finish is goofy, as per usual. Whatever. You like the spot where the Superbad start kissing each other?
I did because it's different. I hate the whole outside interference thing, especially considering we saw it a half dozen times tonight alone. But it was a different spot. Usually it's the manager ends up kissing not their own partner, but their opponent for some fucked up reason, Dustin. But it was cool.
Does she not care about the title? Isn't that what this is all about? Why isn't she focused on beating Sheeta when she's got Sheeta alone in the ring?
Have you seen Kip Sabian? He's super bad.
So he's just so fucking hot she can't control herself.
That's why they're engaged. They're two young kids in love and in lust.
Whatever. You know what? I almost want to let it slide because it's not really certainly my biggest problem with this match. Outside the ring, Goat is going off on Statlander. She got herself a glove and now she's just shoving it in fucking Statlander's mouth.
Continuously, like even when the Rings of Saturn is off, it's still a mandible claw.
I don't know if they missed the spot, which fucking the camera crew tends to do quite a bit. Missed the spot where fucking Goat is pissed off at Statlander this much, or the angle is that the Goat has a fiery temper that can go at any moment, which is possible. But she was acting like Sushita, and like I'm just gonna fuck her shit up regardless of the finish.
But she was so in the moment that she didn't hear the 3 count because it's not a silent count. So you don't hear the slamming of the mat in the 1, 2, 3. You don't hear the music that plays for Sheeta, and you don't hear the announcer saying Sheeta won, none of which causes you to drop the move, stand up and look up in bewilderment and or anger.
This is more important.
And or jump in the ring. No, we're going to continuously...
Well, the Statlander thing's more important.
Yeah, that's what... Why? How?
I'm going to give this a break until I get an explanation. If I don't get one, then I'll be mad. But until then, I'm giving them a pass.
I'm mad now. What the hell?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get to my biggest problem with the fucking match, which is that one of the stars of the company, and I don't care what you think about her, she is, Nyla Rose, is for some reason in the crowd. Okay, she's in the crowd from the beginning of the show that spotted her. That bothers me. But you know what?
We figured she was going to be featured during the 4-way.
She's shown once at the end of the fucking match.
Right before commercial break.
Like, have her out there.
Literally, like right before, like camera cuts so we can get away from the ring and sponsors.
She should have been a star of the match, quite frankly.
She should have been a role in it, quite frankly, especially since there's no disqualifications.
I don't want any interference. Do you say you don't want any interference? Yeah, I don't think she much cares who wins. She feels like she can beat all of them. She's already beaten some.
I'll say, yeah, lay out all 4, but there's no disqualifications, so they don't stop the match. That's how you get to the first commercial.
All right, Russo.
It's a brawl for all.
I will say this. They almost made up for it later in the night when Nyla smacked you upside the head with a candlestick.
No, I got a gift for you. Wow.
I found your candlestick, bitch. I like Nyla. I think that a lot. There's a tag team match with Best Friends versus Jungle Express.
Jurassic Express.
Jungle fucking cocksuckers. Whatever. I'm over it.
The little boy and the dinosaur playing wrestlers.
All right, fucking Cornette Cash. As much as I like Orange Cassidy, I think I'm over everybody involved in that match.
He was a little disappointing. He wasn't as...
They've used them a lot to carry the show. Or they haven't carry the show, they just be on the show and kind of fill it out constantly. I'm over them. I'm over everybody involved. They all need to change the pace or some type of focus.
I'll admit it was refreshing to see Chucky T, I guess as they're calling him now. I guess they dropped the Chuck Taylor name, but it was refreshing to see him use an actual finisher looking move. Whatever that Emerald Fusion pile driver thing was, I liked it. A lot more satisfying than an eat defeat that every small woman uses as a finisher.
I like the MJF interference. I like the Warlord beating the shit out of Marco Stunt.
Yes.
I like the... What's the fucking big cocksucker's name? Luchasaurus?
Yeah. I
like Luchasaurus Warlord standoff. They've been like in each other's orbit since they fucking Warlord came around. And I like it. Eventually you gotta blow it up because I don't see it. But I like the way MJF comes off at all times. He comes across like the only star here. Well, Goat does, and Orange Cassidy surprisingly does. But other than that, and Chris Jericho. Other than that, like MJF stands head and shoulders above several motherfuckers. Even his interference is top notch. And his squash match he had. It's probably my favorite squash match in a long time.
Lee something.
Lee Johnson, something black. He's really good at being a whipping boy. And he's so shit. He's not a mess like Pineapple Pete.
Not looking for the camera or anything, just taking it.
Just taking the beating. And I'm glad they gave MJF to fucking actual squash match. Like, I'm beating the shit out of this concept.
Yeah, it's amazing. A squash match that didn't have substantial and significant offense from the person who does not matter in the match. Kenny Olivier.
Jesus, you're really in your cornet kick today. What the fuck?
I like Omega, but that's I don't think I'll ever forgive him for that. That was insane.
MJF music. They gave like this open.
How do you like me now?
Yeah. Well, it's a big show, whatever you want to call it. It's just a fantastic opening to a theme song.
Yes.
As it should be.
It was weird that it was missing, but we never knew.
Right.
Until we heard it, and we go,
that's what the fuck was missing.
Yes.
Yes, more of that, please.
Yes. Just stuff happening. I'm better than you and you know it, and here he comes.
Yes. Certain music doesn't need it. Orange Cassidy's. I mean, our best friends, what do you want to call it. Or Chris Jericho's. His does. Most of them do. And his works fantastically. I'm actually strangely looking forward to the match next week between him and Marco Stunt.
It's amazing. Can't wait to see Marco Stunt get whooped.
Oh, you're in for a rude awakening.
I know he's going to get offense.
Oh, nothing like this match. He will get a significant amount of offense.
I know, but at the end, he's going to look bad.
He is. What else happened?
Well, jump around a little bit.
Sure.
Christopher Daniels.
Speaking of motherfuckers getting too much offense, what the fuck? I thought we were doing well with Brodie. Mr. Brodie is. And fucking Christopher Daniels gets in not only a significant amount of offense, but there's Dark Order interference. There's a chair shot somewhere. There's the best moonsault ever that fucking he needs to barely kick out of. What the fuck are we doing? It's like they don't want anybody to get heat. They just want everybody to split their heat evenly, which I don't like. And then, to top it all off, at the end of the show, Moxley comes out, kicks the shit out of a couple Dark Order guys.
You mean Moxley, who was so upset that his world championship was stolen?
Yes.
He was furious about it.
Furious.
Continue.
Furious. He came out, he beat a couple guys that didn't actually take it, and then the guy who took it ran away. In complete eyesight of Jon Moxley.
Didn't even run, he kind of sauntered away.
Right. Just fucking, I'm getting out of here.
And Mr. Brodie Lee was in front of the guy who was actually holding the belt. Ten was the one that had the belt, and he was behind Mr. Brodie Lee.
And Moxley just let him get away
because it's so much bigger than the belt, and you're gonna pay with interest.
Well, we'll make him pay right now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's right there.
He's right there. If you want to borrow Cody's truck, I think it's still parked right there.
You can drive that 6 feet that he did. Like, Jesus. I know a lot of you. Maybe you don't anymore, but I know a lot of you like Matt Hardy.
Why? By the way. Why?
I don't.
Was it 2002 when he was good? Why? Like, I don't understand. Been at least 15 years that he's not mattered.
That's not true.
Okay.
This
right.
woke gimmick is
right. He's mattered. That he hasn't been good. He's mattered without being good.
I don't get the love of this gimmick. The Vanguard thing to me is over. I think this Jericho Matt Hardy thing needs to end as fast as possible. I know they're the two biggest stars, therefore the belief that they're driving the ratings.
They need to just stop pairing old Vince guys against old Vince guys. The old Vince guys should be facing the guys who have never been there.
So who would you put Jericho against?
Anyone who was never in the WWE.
Okay, so it's not an answer.
So Matt's not an answer. Cody's not an answer.
Moxley.
Moxley's not an answer.
Gotcha. I got you. I get you.
Like, Cody and MJF was amazing. Because you've never seen that before. Can we stop? You get the cast off, like, blast things on.
Well, to be fair, don't call him Jericho cast off. He left us over.
Okay, either way. They were just there. We've seen that match 1,000 times over because they love fucking rematches over there.
But they're the big stars. You want to have the big stars fight
that
each
should
other.
Build other things.
But they gotta fight each other first. We are running a company here. We need money. Okay. So you do the
Let
Jericho.
build to that.
You do the ew. That's worse. Way worse. I do agree that now that we've done Jericho. Well, after we do Jericho Matt. After we do Jericho Matt. Okay.
Yes.
Give me Jericho Matt first. You know, whatever goofy match you're gonna do.
Vanguard on a pole match.
And then
oh wait, no, they can't. They broke it. Thank you.
Yes. And then Matt Hardy comes to rescue, and all 5 members of the Inner Circle scatter from Matt Hardy.
And only Matt Hardy because he doesn't even have backup from Vanguard 1.
Nope. Jake Hager. First of all, if Jake Hager's in the ring, why is he running from Matt Hardy? Anyway, whatever. I sound like I hated the show. I actually did. Well, I kind of did. Cash that was alright. What was I going to say? I would move Jericho into a feud with either Darby or Scorpio Sky. Somebody who needs that little extra tick.
Both good choices. Both people who hasn't wrestled 97 times. I like it.
Yeah, I've been trying to do something with Darby and Taz.
Well, so, first off, Darby was not an amateur wrestler.
Yes, he was.
Was he really?
They're not going to lie about that.
Oh.
They're not going to lie about that.
He plays, what was it? He plays third in Idaho.
Yeah, you're not lying about him placing third. Who does that?
That's small.
What do they do that at?
He's this small.
They're weight classes.
There's no nothing weights. It's fucking divisions. The 100 pounds and under. The 105 live.
Alright.
Jesus.
Anyway.
Well, I did like that. Little grit, little edge. Made Taz look stupid, which actually came off well. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I hope it goes somewhere. But I'm afraid of where it could go. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't want to see Darby and Taz together.
I don't want to see Darby versus Taz.
I certainly don't want to see Darby versus Taz. All interesting Taz matches when I was, Jesus, a while ago. So yeah. It sounded like I hated the show, and quite frankly, I think I've talked myself into hating it. I'm glad to go MJF for that.
You know, it's another bright spot besides MJF and Britt Baker
Snake?
and Snake.
What?
Pride and Powerful were in a match. Ortiz especially.
Yes, Ortiz is hilarious. The fact that fucking JR hates his back break. Number one.
You ever seen anybody win a match with it?
Alright. Alright. Jesus, you got it.
I like how he takes a move, he sells it, maybe a little bit over.
Maybe a little bit?
Maybe. Just,
but maybe?
Perhaps.
And then a little bit?
Maybe a little bit overselling it, everything. I love that he looks up for the camera after everything he takes dramatically. It's fantastic. Oh! What? See?
I wouldn't give Chris Jericho any credit for somehow managing to build up a match with Pineapple Pete over several weeks. Simple booking. Even Jericho gets it. Why can't anybody else get this?
I don't get why he built up a jobber, but...
Hey, first of all, he's going to sell some t-shirts. I'm assuming those Pineapple Pete t-shirts are going to be available shortly.
I hated that they gave him the No Way Jose gimp.
Alright.
I hope it's not a thing. I
don't know what that is.
I hope that's
what... Keep saying it.
You don't know what that is. But anyway, it's... I'll explain later.
Please don't.
Basically, the game, like all festive music and everything like games or whatever. I don't want to see any more Pineapple Pete. He built it up in commentary, whatever reason. He had that match. He got a little bit of offense for whatever reason. He took an elbow and that was it. It's over. Let him disappear. Let him be on the YouTube channel. Whatever. I don't need no one Dynamite anymore.
Unless he's going to lose 15 pounds.
At least he looks...
Jesus, he's not fat. He's just skinny fat.
I don't need to see Wyclef John jiggling around the ring.
Alright. As for the pay-per-view, I'm going to talk about pay-per-view right now because I don't know if I'm going to be here next week. The logic on the show is bothering me. And listen, I know Raw and SmackDown got their own problems. I don't watch, so I don't give a fuck. The card is coming together. Though it feels like it's doing a lot of bag of tricks, we call it. You got the casino ladder match. Jericho's got some weird match in the football stadium.
Stampede match? Like, what is that? There's 9 people in the ladder match too? What is that?
Sheeta and Nyla Rose going to have a no DQ match, which I don't mind.
Be interesting.
I'm going to assume it's going to help balance out the discrepancy between Nyla and Sheeta.
Yeah. Candlesticks will be involved.
Who?
Candlesticks.
Oh, yeah. Certainly. In fact, that should be a pretty big spot.
Yeah.
We should be sure not looking for candlesticks.
Almost like Steve Blackman, like 2 candlesticks, just whack, 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 whack.
You're showing your age. I'm just guaranteeing nobody watching AEW. Very few people.
Nobody knows
I'm going to
who
get
Steve
that
Blackman
reference.
is.
Steve Blackman reference. So.
The Lethal Weapon, isn't that the TV show? No, it was also a movie. And a nickname.
Statlander and the GOAT, Britt Baker, are going to have a match. I am very concerned. I don't want either one to lose. I have picked somebody to lose. The GOAT is on such a roll, you cannot have her lose.
Can't.
I love Statlander, but we can build. She's so talented, we can build her back up.
We gotta figure out a way to get Penelope Ford in that match and take that loss.
Absolutely.
Or they love jobbers. Can we get a couple of jobbers in there?
MJF and Jungle Boy.
I was thinking women, but that works too.
MJF versus Jungle Boy. I'm looking forward to all MJF matches now. I'm like, damn. Oh, do you have a plug? Okay, me in the comments. We'll rate the show, rather.
I enjoyed the show.
Even though it didn't sound like it at all.
They have
20 minutes of us shitting on the show.
It's weird. Every segment, every match had a flaw.
Mm-hmm.
But the sum of its parts outweigh the parts itself.
That's a good way to put it. I had the exact opposite reaction. Like, all the parts were decent, and then some of its parts bring it down for me.
I'm looking at it from the greater good perspective. I think it's fine tuning that can be fixed, hopefully. And
They need an overseer. I know you disagree. They need an overseer. They need somebody who all these bums bring their ideas to. And then he goes, why wouldn't Cody just do that?
no, they need.
What? Paul Heyman? You say Jim Cornette, I will throw you out this window. Stop putting over Jim Cornette. Was he paying your fucking bills?
No.
What?
He's not all wrong. It's okay.
No. Because then we gotta fire Kenny Omega. We gotta do a whole lot of shit I don't want to do.
Yeah, that's that. I want to keep Omega. I want to keep my boy Pockets winning the pony. But
Anyway.
they need somebody like somewhere between Heyman and Cornette, whatever that is.
Post your comments, whoever down below.
Follow us.
Like, share, and subscribe.